right. Wait for some more people to join in. Some music on in the background. We will get started for the weekly reading. If everyone could please share on Facebook, um, just because I'm used to doing this reading on Facebook, but I'm transitioning to YouTube. So if you could share, that would be great. Okay, let's see. Hey Marcus, hey Valerie, hey Sabrina. It should give you an option to share. So, all right. Well, we're just going to get started. So, how's everyone doing? I got my alien cup. We are ready to tap into the energy that is coming in for the week. So, this is the weekly reading. Hang on, I'm trying to share this to my Facebook page. I mean, like four of you on here right now. Usually I have a lot more. All right, let's see. Share, copy link. I'm not used to doing this, so should probably have somebody do this for me while I'm live. Okay. All right. So it's crazy out there. We all know that. Try vibrational energy in. So before we get started, I am going to just call in some higher frequency energy to help with this reading. And then we will pick between A, B, or C and get going with the reading. Okay. So you want to just sit relaxed, palms up, feet flat so the energy can flow. I'm going to call in some galactic energy, Turian energy. You may feel the vibration shift. I'm going to ask the divine energy to come in. I've already protected this before I went live. Surrounding us all with a divine white light, getting clear messages for the collective. All right. Let's see what is coming in. So, We are going to start, obviously, with A, but we're going to start with the Alice in Wonderland deck. All right. So we've got the Alice in Wonderland deck. So we're going to go to A first. It is a very nice deck. Ooh. Hang on. Okay. You know what? They want me to. We're going to do this a little differently today. The energies are all over the place. So they want me to pull an Archangel Metatron card first. So that's what I'm going to do. This is for all of us. This isn't just for a letter. And then I'm going to go into the letters. All right. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Sheila. If you're just joining in, can everyone please share this video? That would be great. All right, let's see what we have. Ooh, holy crap. All right, so we got a few cards here. All right, so the first card we got is the Dimensional Gateway card. So this is for all of the letters. All right, so obviously, I mean, I guess a lot of us don't know, but we're definitely shifting into another dimension right now, and we can all feel it. There's a lot of uncertainty going on energetically. I really, really feel strongly that we need to trust in this process. It may seem really gross out there, really lower vibrational energy. A lot of the unknown is coming in, and people freak out with the unknown, especially when it's like on such a collective level like this. So it's like too, like thinking about all of this, it's like the whole world is affected by this. This isn't just something that is happening in like one country or one state, it's everywhere. We are all being affected by this. There's nowhere you can run, there's nowhere you can hide. It's everyone, it's all of us. So there's a lot shifting in the other realms too. So, like, what I'm getting connected to at the moment is there's a lot of energies that are shifting in other dimensions too that we are unaware of. So, it's just creating kind of like a domino effect in the fact that we just need to move through this. And also too, we also need to keep moving forward through the process. Like, I know it's really hard to get things done. Even with me, it's really hard concentrating right now, because the energy is just all over the place, and there's a lot of panic, and there's a lot of negative energy, and there's a lot of scarcity, and there is a lot of fear. So it's, doing what you can in the process. I really do feel like the energies are going to calm down. This week is going to kind of be a mess, but I feel like after we get through this week, things are going to calm down a little bit. Um, the next card that we got is, oh God. All right. So I actually pulled this card for myself a few days ago, and I will tell you, this is the evolution birthing the new. So I will tell you, hey Colleen, hey Phaedra, the day that I pulled this card, I was really annoyed all day. I was like, why do I feel like this? This is just so weird. Like nothing was going right. And you got to think the birthing process is very uncomfortable. It is not something that it's beautiful, but it's uncomfortable. So we are very uncomfortable right now. And we kind of just need to realize that it's going to be like this for a little while. And I really, really feel strongly that we're going to be in a lot of uncomfortable situations for many years to come. Uh, this isn't the end. Like, we're going to get through this, and then there's going to be more, and I don't think that it's going to be always like the virus kind of thing, but I just feel like there's always going to be something going on worldwide that we need to pay attention to. So it's kind of learning, and I feel like I've been saying this for a while, really learning how to work within the chaos, Hey, Amanda. All right. And then the last thing, of course, is clarity. So this is for all the cards if you're just joining in. I didn't even get to A, B, or C yet. Um, yeah, it's really about going within at this time, doing as much meditation as you can, working within yourself, seeing what it is that you need to work on. Um, Healing a lot within. So we're going to be on quarantine. We're going to be in our houses. It's like, what do you need to work on internally? This is a chance for you to get a lot of things done that you've been forgetting about. Like a lot of people always put themselves on the back burner. It's time for us to work through all of this and really just what do we need to fix within ourselves to keep elevating and keep moving forward through this chaos. All right, let's start with A. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Diane. Thank you for watching. If you're just tuning in, if you could please share on Facebook because I feel like people are gonna have to like get used to me coming on YouTube. So I feel like a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, where have you been? I'm gonna be like on fucking YouTube. So if you could share, that would be great. Hey, Becca. Hey, Diane. All right, we're starting at A right now. So what do we need here for A? Okay, well, that's a great card. Okay. So for A, we have the Emperor card. I've been talking about this fucking card all year, man. The Emperor card. There he is. All right, and then we have the Six of Cups upside down. Looks like a fun card, doesn't it? But it's upside down. Then we have the Three of Cups upside down. All right, so for A, I'm seeing this very clearly. So the Emperor is that energy of needing to get things done, the masculine energy of taking action. To me, it's a very serious tone with A. If you picked A, you're being called to really get to work. As you can see, like Three of Cups is upside down. So, like, this isn't about celebration. This to me is more about working, like, really getting it together, getting all your ducks in a row, getting very organized, maybe even doing the work that you really don't feel like doing at this time. That's what A is really calling. Very serious father like energy from the Emperor. He is not here playing games or like in a popularity contest because you can see like these other cards, it's like people playing and they're upside down around the Emperor. That's what it feels like. Is a lot of playful energy. There's not a lot of playful energy here with the Emperor. Doesn't mean that you can't enjoy your time and you can't make it playful, but as far as um it's work. There's a lot of work coming in for you within the next 2 weeks. So let's see. I'm gonna pull another card. Get some more info on this. These. Oh, the cards are right here. This has been happening to me a lot. Just like leaving stuff everywhere. And all right. Yeah. So, all right. So you also got the Metatron card too. I don't know. With this, it's really getting in alignment, like getting in alignment with like the end of the rainbow. Like I keep seeing like the gold pot at the end of the rainbow. Like if you want that, you need to be really serious in this moment about what it is that you want. There's no more weighing decisions right now. It's really just taking a lot of action. That's what I really feel for A is taking action, being confident in it. To me the Six of Cups is like almost like a charity or like giving card. Like I don't really feel like there's much you're giving to yourself at the moment. You need to count on you in the moment. Um, Letting go of also too, and this is like for all of them, is letting go of how you would have done it before. We're really coming into creating new ways that we can get things done during this time that isn't that we've never tried before. This has been coming in all month for the last couple months, is like trying new ways. But the emperor is really serious about his work right now, and he's really calling to you to get serious about yours. Um let's see. Celebration card. It's like getting out of your feelings. It's almost like your feelings can get in the way right now too. That's why the cups are upside down. It's like emotionally you may not be feeling too well, but I feel like it doesn't matter. You're going to have to pull yourself out of that in order to get things done. And you're pulling the rainbow card because this is kind of what you're going for. So like this is the end result here. This is nothing to do with the rest of the cards. This is the end result. Um this is what you want, so you really need to move and go towards it. And the yellow keeps sticking out to me in this card, so it's like really pulling in your power at this time. Like, where are you powerful? So if you picked A, like, what are your main sources of power within yourself? Where are your abilities that are really strong right now? Like, it's really zoning in on what you already have and creating from that. That's why I feel like the Six of Cups is upside down, because there's not much else that's going to be given to you within the next 2 weeks. It's like you have to give to yourself. You have to be strict. You have to be disciplined. You have to be a little bit more. It's not going with the flow. I'm not feeling a going with the flow energy here. I'm feeling like getting it together and getting yourself on track. So it's going to be a little difficult. It's going to be a little hard, but it will be worth it when you get to the end. It's almost like this card is saying is like, I feel like, because the Three of Cups is upside down. Um, it's almost saying to kind of like distance yourself a little bit, like separate yourself from everyone. So then maybe the time where we're all like on social media and connecting with each other. And I feel like the best connection for A is with yourself at this moment, because other people's energy is going to get in the way of you getting those projects and things done that you need to get done. All right, let's go to B. And I'm going to use this tarot. This is for B's collectively. All right, B's. Getting a lot of upside down cards here. Okay. Pull one more. All right. So for B, you got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles upside down. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles upside down. That's your projects. That's your new ideas. And then we have the Ten of Wands, where it feels like you're carrying everything. So let me channel into this. All right, let me flip these cards over, because I want to get what these queens are trying to tell you. All right, so the Queen of Cups is really coming in hard with this card right here. So I feel like she's the reason that this isn't getting done. And when the Queen of Cups is upside down, she is like stuck in delusion, like overly emotional, not stable. So you're also under the birthing the new. So A was under the dimensional gate. That's why A is really being called to like step up and step forward because they're doing a lot of work that's a part of this shift. And I'm not saying that B isn't either, but B needs to take it easy. B needs to really handle what's going on emotionally with themselves because they're in a very sensitive phase within the next 2 weeks. I feel like it's a lot of healing energy. That's why the Queen of Cups is upside down. That 10 of Wands is a heavy card. To me, that's energy that needs to be worked through. So that's energy in your field that you may have been hanging on for a little while. Um, I also feel like the Queen of Pentacles is like coming forth and saying that you really need to be nurturing to yourself at this moment. Like, it may not, like, if you picked B, it may not be a time for you to really work on a lot of things. It may be time for you to rest. Like, I feel with B, it's like, because I keep seeing the baby too. It's just like holding and nurturing and like comforting and being there for you or being there for your family and like doing what's best for you in the moment to really help yourself get through this whole process that is coming in for the next few weeks. Um, I do feel a lighter energy though. Let me see. So 2 weeks would be, yeah, so like around the 31st. So like the beginning of April. Yeah, look at this. Holy shit. Confirming what I was just saying. Emotional well-being. Can you see that on that card? That's what it says. Emotional well-being. So if you picked B, it's really about watching your emotions, handling your emotions. Whatever is going to make you feel secure is what you need at that moment. I keep feeling like if you need to like communicate with a healer and get some extra healing work done, that may be something that you need to do for B. It's like doing like I thought it said extra on that card, but it doesn't. I keep seeing the word extra is like doing more than what you would normally do for your self-help routine. So if you're used to getting a healing once a month, I feel like during this time you may want to get a healing once a week. You know what I mean? Like really like a lot of purging coming up for people that picked B, which is good because that's what you want to do. You want to open up to that and you want to move through that process. And I feel like the beginning of April, you're going to feel a lot lighter. You're going to feel like you've done a lot of work. You're going to feel like um, things are a little bit easier. And like I always say, when the cards are flipped upside down, they're there for a reason. So it doesn't mean like to me, when I do the reading, to me, it means like eventually you're going to flip them right side up. So that Queen of Pentacles is there. She's a very powerful card to me. I love the Queen of Pentacles. She's my favorite queen out of all the queens in the tarot. And she's very grounded and she's very connected. So for people that picked B, you may not feel so grounded for the next 2 weeks. But if you do that work on yourself, grounding will be a lot easier when you begin to step into April and you will feel more confident. Like I keep feeling like the purging that you're doing for the next few weeks is really helping with your confidence levels. That's what I picked for B. As you can feel, guys, I'm not so excited right now. Like, I'm not gonna act like I am like super excited. Being real, I've been like very stressed out the past like 3 days, like anxiety hitting so hard that it's like hurting my body. I felt like I needed to say that. It's not a fun time right now. It's not a fun time for anybody on this planet. You know what I mean? So we really, what we're receiving at the moments and any guidance that really resonates with us is what we need to be getting done. I do really feel confident though that the end of this year, so like the last half of the year, is going to be great for a lot of us. And I know Jenny mentioned my 2020 reading that I did. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. I need to watch it. But I seen that. I remember seeing that the first like 4 months of this year were kind of going to be shitty, And for me, like you guys don't know the whole story of everything that I went through, but I've had a lot of friends like hit me up and they're like, "Yo, what the fuck was wrong with you in like January, February?" And I'm like, I went through some hella fucked up shit. And I think I'm going to start blogging about it. I think it would be better if I wrote about what I went through instead of like talking about it. But it was just a shit, man. Shit show. Shit motherfucking show. And I started feeling really great like the last few weeks, and then all of this shit came forth, and I'm like, damn, like what the fuck? And I feel like a lot of us just feel like we're being like slapped in the face this year, 2020. I knew it was going to be a hard year, and usually I'm really good with like going through the motions and getting through shit, but like this year it was hard. It was a little hard for me. So I try to be very transparent. I'm not somebody that is like all high and mighty and put myself on a pedestal, because I think that's fucking bullshit too. But the times that we're going through now are really tough. They're really trying, and we just got to do our best. You know what I mean? I feel like as long as you're doing your best, you're where you need to be. And I feel like for bees, they needed to hear that. And February I did a shit ton of purging. You know what I mean? A shit ton. January and February, shit ton of purging. And I was feeling really good coming into March, and then all of this happened. Well, I'm wondering if I was purging a lot too, and I was having all those like downs because the earth was about to go through a big. And I'm very empathic, and I feel like I'm more empathic to the collective than actual like people that I'm around. So like when something's going on collectively, I can feel it more than like an empath that connects with somebody one on one. Um, so yeah, I mean, this is part of the ascension process. It's not fucking easy. So I feel like for bees, you might come into some shadow work coming up, but it's okay. You're going to get through it. You know, we got the dolphins there. We got the Palladian energy there. That's what you can work with to help you with that. Um, all right. C's. I'm not too fucking excited right now. I mean, I don't know. It's just the thing. You know what I mean? I don't like how people can't and I feel like you guys are being really quiet. Oh, awesome, Jamie. I'll have to check it out when I gotta talk to you anyways. Because I need to get those pictures from you. And I honestly think the country is gonna go on lockdown. I just wish they would fucking do it and get it over with, you know? Oop. Well, these cards fell out for C. Let's see. The Five of Swords. Okay. What else? Oh boy, the Ten of Swords. The Hanged Man. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. Upside down. Of course it's upside down. Okay. All right. So C's are connected to the clarity card that I pulled before. Five of Swords is because you got the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. And the Hanged Man. All right. So for C, it's really paying attention to your mental health right now. So for B, it's emotional. A lot of emotional purging. For C, then you got the meditation card. Meditation always helps when you're going through a lot mentally. I feel like for C, you need to up your game. So, like, I'm seeing like soul star chakra connection, crown chakra, third eye, like really clearing those chakras out within the next 2 weeks. It's really clearing out all that energy up here. I even see with some of you that picked C is that your energy isn't so clear up there. And there's abilities that want to come in, but they can't come in because you're on overload in your mind. I also feel like, too, for C's, it has a lot to do with what you're ingesting. Like, I even feel like drinking or like vitamins, something like that. So, if you've been questioning anything, like maybe I need to get these vitamins or maybe I need to drink this drink, like something healthy, I would do that because there's too much clogging up here. So whatever you can do to clear that out would be amazing. It would be great. Um, this is not easy on us mentally. And I'm just going to tell you right now, if you're feeling like shit right now, you're not the only one. We are all in this together. We all feel exhausted from this. I don't think that anybody is having a fun time. And I feel like for C's, it could be a lot of overthinking at the moment and like almost like questioning the way that you feel. Like, am I supposed to feel like this? I'm supposed to be strong right now. You know what I mean? And like those are some thoughts that have been coming in my head. I'm supposed to be strong for my community. But then there's the other part of me, and like what Colleen said in the private group yesterday, which was really nice, is like, you always support the community, like support yourself. And I was like, thank you, because I can't always be strong, you know? Um, I'm human. I am here experiencing. Am I afraid? Yeah, I'm afraid right now, but am I going to stop my movement? Absolutely not. Am I going to keep working? Yes. Am I going to keep selling my programs? Yes. Am I going to keep doing everything that I feel fully aligned with at the moment? Yes, I will. But when it comes to that time where it's like for my mental and emotional health where I need to stop, I will. Like I said, like normally I could get triple the work that I did today. I did like very few things and then I had to go to the market again to make sure that we had food, um and that's draining mentally. You know what I mean? So like I feel like for C's, it may even be doing things that make you laugh or make you happy. Like the very like simple things for C is really going to help. Unlike B, where I feel like it's going to be a lot of energetic healing and purging. Um even like watching like Lord of the Rings has been making me feel really good. Like I've been watching it for the last I'm the last one tonight, so I'm gonna finish it tonight. Probably gonna watch it like 5 more times. But that movie is very inspiring to me. It's very inspiring, and you see characters that literally go through hell. And you're like, holy fuck, like how did you do that? How did you get through that? Anything for C that's very inspiring to you, stick with it, no matter how silly it may seem. Like I look at the character of Frodo and I'm like, oh my God, he should have died so many times. Like, how did he climb that fucking mountain at the end? Or like all of that with just eating that weird elven bread, like how did he get through that shit? Like, these are things that we think of. And when it really comes to like in Lord of the Rings, they had no choice. Like they were fighting for their species. Right now, I kind of feel like we're fighting for our species to survive this. Um, you also have to think of like how this is going to impact people mentally. Like there's going to be a lot of depression. There's going to probably be a lot of drug use even through this or after this. Um, I feel like there's going to be a lot of suicides through this whole thing. Even if, you know what I mean? Like we need to think of people mentally at this time. So C is really coming in. And if you're not going through a lot mentally, maybe there's somebody around you. If you picked C, that's going through some mental shit right now, and you may need to just be there as much as you can to support them. um yeah, and it's like looking at those characters, like looking at those people that inspire you, like Frodo and then Aragon. Like, and I'm watching the movie because I used to watch it all the time when I was like young. Like it was like one of my favorite movies when I was in high school. And it's like one of those movies you watch over and over again, but I stopped watching it when Harry Potter came around. So I started watching more Harry Potter. It's like, fuck this, throw a lot of the rings in. Um, the character of Aragon, how strong he is. Like I never really like I knew that, but like there was some things I was watching now that I'm older. I'm like, oh my God, like he fell off that cliff and then he rode all the way to what is it? Helm's Deep or something like that. Why am I forgetting the names? Half dead. And then he fought a war that night. And like while I've been watching the show Vikings and things like that. And when a really good warrior never gives up. You know what I mean? Like put your fucking warrior paint on right now. Like a really good warrior, like Aragon came back half dead, and then he fought that whole war and he held that whole army together that night. I mean, the king of Rohan was doubting a lot of things, and Aragon put that whole army together against like 10,000 Urukai, and they held off until Gandalf came and they won the battle. But I was like, wow, like, how do you do that? You do that because you believe. It's your belief. Like, it was Aragon's belief that he and his people, in it was just his belief in the honor of men and how much he loved his community, you know what I mean? And those people. And like he knew that if he didn't stand up for them, nobody else would. He had no choice. And the same thing with Frodo. Like he just knew that I need to get this ring in that mountain or everyone is going to die. Like when you have no fucking choice, you will do what you need to do. You know, and right now we have no fucking choice on a lot of things. We are literally locked down. Like we are in lockdown in so many ways that you know, we never realized how free we were before. And now we're beginning to see that. And now we're on lockdown. And now our choices are kind of moving away. And then there's just these choices that are being presented to us. So really look at the choices that you're being presented with and weigh your options very well if you picked C. And like that message was for all of you too. But um you got the hanged man too, man. That's fucking Aragon. You know, that's that energy. A lot of sacrifices, making the sacrifice for the better good at this point. So, and then Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is usually like working on projects and things like that, but right now it's upside down. So I would say that it's more for like the little things that matter, and then the projects will come. So if you have projects and things that you want to work on and things you need to work on, your mental health is more important. Take care of your mental health, those that you need to take care of around you, and then this card will be flipped right side up. I feel like the more I hear see about it, the more draining it is. Yes, Lindsay, definitely. If I turn away from it for a day or so, it's a lot easier to ground. 100%. So yesterday morning, I like woke up and like I was reading a lot of stuff and then I was fucked for the rest of the day. You know what I mean? Like I was fucked and I was like, this is not good. Um Today wasn't so bad because like I cut down on like what I was looking at. But yeah, agree. We have to take action that supports fighting for the success of humanity and our planet. Yes. Being inspired is key and gives us hope, which is so powerful. Yes. Working on my projects, keeping me moving. That's amazing. That's the lesson. And I feel like this is forcing everyone to do the inner work and work through the shadow. 100%. So those are your letters for today. Like I said, I'm sorry I'm not like super excited. I think we're all a little tired and exhausted and drained. And I think that it will be good for us to get some rest for like the next few weeks, you know. Um, but stick to it, keep moving, do what you need to do, do what resonates with you at the time. Don't let push people push you into doing anything that feels like super uncomfortable. Be aware, be there for your community, be there for your family. I mean, this whole thing that is happening is going to go down in history. Like, this is something that is affecting humanity for the long haul. You know what I mean? I've never seen anything in my lifetime like this. So it's crazy. It's craziness out there, but we can get through it. I know that we can. I know that we can. I know that the higher the frequencies that we spread, the faster this thing will go away. I'm going to continue to work in the World Service Activation. Probably going to try to go in there every 3 or 4 days. So the next activation might be towards the end of the week. So definitely get in that group. If you're not in there, you can donate whatever you want. It's a great support group for all of this. Um, Yeah, it is. It's only the beginning. So we're we're doing good. We're gonna get through it. I mean, we want all this radical change on the planet. There's gonna be radical shifts. I think we've had it easy for a little while. We've had it really easy. And now it's getting really fucking real out there. So I don't know when the aliens are gonna start showing themselves, but I'm beginning to start to think that it's gonna be sooner than later. Like I said, and I've said this in other videos and things, like I've never thought that I would see a lot of the things that have happened in my lifetime, like with the sex trafficking and all that getting revealed and all of that stuff, and people knowing reptilians and like that energy. Like it's crazy. So like I never thought that I would be alive to see ETs like actually walk the earth physically, but I think we may be getting there sooner than we think. And think about that. Think about the havoc that that would create on the planet. And that's why a lot of us really need to step up. And I'm doing a lot more online programs this month because all the in-person stuff got canceled at Ascension Next. I'm really thinking about doing a past life group regression, connecting you not to past lives on this planet, but past lives only on other planets. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. I'm also thinking of doing how to create an online business course. So that is another thing that it keeps popping in my head. I have the Flow to Force, which is an amazing group right now. There's already like 5 videos in there. We're going through 3 portals. Each portal has about 5 to 6 videos in it, maybe even more. We did a whole money talk in there. We did a whole purging talk. I put in Octurian temples in there to help clear our money. I did an amazing house clear in there that a lot of people were raving about, really helped clear the energy in their home. That program right now is $333 if you pay in full, or 5 payments of 88, and it's going to go up in price. It's at least going to double within the next few days. So let me know if you're interested in that. A lot of because so the first portal's money. So there's already about 5 or 6 videos in there for that. Then we're going into manifestation. And then after that, we are going into creation and taking action. So this is all the energy that's coming into the planet. It's like I'm showing you what is aligned to and how to work with this energy and how to create in this energy. This is all new ways of working. I'm talking about the next video I do is going to be really awesome in there. So it's going to be a PowerPoint on galactic currency and galactic living and what that means to me, and how all of this galactic energy coming in the planet is changing everything that we do. Everything. And I've been telling people for a long time, like, the way that you work, your 9 to 5s are not going to be there in the future. They are not. We need to learn how to make money off of our creations. So if you're interested in the Flow to Force, hit me up, or you'll see I'm posting about it on the Ashley V page. Check out the post I made today, and then you can go, there's a link beneath and you can purchase it. But that is a really great group to get in. Valerie, you are not in that group. So if you're interested in that group, let me know. I can send you the link. If you pay up front, you get like $100 off, I think. I'm just like adding stuff in there. Like I'm adding more in there than I initially thought because people need it. So people need access to the yeah, I did a protection temple. I did a financial creation temple. I'm going to start doing some group calls in there. Get in that group because it's really so much content and bang for your buck with me going in there. So yeah. All right. That's it for today. Get in the World Service Activation too. You can donate whatever you want in there. That group is awesome. We need to be supporting each other, and we need to be learning new ways of how to create in this process. All right. I'll see y'all soon. Have a great night, morning, evening, whenever you're watching this. If you have any questions about the programs I mentioned, please contact me and stay updated. Stay connected. Stand in your power. Watch Lord of the Rings. Watch Harry Potter. Shit's getting real, but we're real. You know what I mean? Like, we're here to do the real fucking deal, man. All right. I'll see you soon. Have a good night. Bye.